We're 5 days from WrestleMania. We got a contract signing and surprising returns here on SmackDown Live.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AfterBuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Oh yeah, we're going old school tonight. Old school, WrestleMania 10 theme. Welcome to AfterBuzz TV, SmackDown Live. I am Tom Connolly, hosting tonight. Everyone else is in Orlando already, and I'm still here. What's going on with this? Hope you guys are having fun out there. Hope you're watching us on YouTube. Go to AfterBuzz.com YouTube. Check out the show. Give us some likes. Get those subscriptions up. We have Anissa with me.
Hi.
Anissa Barr, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
How's you excited?
I am excited. I am.
Oh, it's gonna be a interesting WrestleMania.
It is. Are you? How excited are you? On a scale of 1 to 33, how excited are you?
Over 33.
Over 33.
Over
Oh,
33.
we have so many matches
Yes,
coming up this Sunday.
We do.
But let's get into SmackDown. Oh, Jimbo in the booth. Hi, Jimbo.
Hi.
You are here with us too. Rosenberg and Scott are already in Orlando.
But they're here with us in spirit.
Yes,
So.
they're partying it up already.
Right. without us.
Having fun. Scott, I already saw, was at some theme park or something.
Oh, right.
I saw, yeah.
Oh.
So he's having a great time.
I'm sure he is.
I'll be leaving.
Celebrating the ultimate throw ride.
Yes, he
Yeah.
is. Yes, already. He's somehow he already figured out how to.
Yeah, right.
Sneak peek, I guess. Yeah, I leave tomorrow night, so I'm excited. I'm pumped, ready to go. Still have to pack all my clothes, but that'll happen later.
It's okay.
Yeah. What do I need? Like, I just
Right.
need wrestling shirts
How
and
many
shorts.
Spartan shirts can you pack?
I only have three so far.
So you're pretty much packed.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that's good. All I need. But so let's get into SmackDown.
Let's do
Starts
it.
off, Daniel Bryan comes out.
Mhm.
We get the contract signing between AJ and
Yep.
Shane.
Mhm.
And Shane really gives, I think, AJ his props in this of saying, like, you are phenomenal. You are,
Yeah.
possibly the best wrestler of this era. But, jumping me and just,
Yeah.
disrespecting me.
Yeah.
Now I got to, give it back to you.
Exactly. I mean, I think that this is going to be a interesting match.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Shane has been into many matches, as AJ mentioned, with Kurt Angle,
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels. I mean, so on. And now the fact that this is happening, I wonder, because there's obviously the styles are different.
Yes, very.
No pun intended. But it's just, I just wonder how, like, Shane, how is he gonna keep up with AJ's, like, style in the ring? Like, I get he's not very MMA, he's more like a boxing type of performer. I mean, but it's just gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting, and I'm excited to see it.
And AJ was saying, like, this is a wrestling match, so
Yeah.
if you get counted out, it's over. If, you get disqualified, it's over. I mean, I think they're going to really kind of bend the rules a little bit with this.
Why
Like,
not?
I mean, they do it in every match now anyway, so I just think it's going to be awesome where they are going to, I think Shane's going to always rises to the occasion, whoever he's fighting.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the Kurt Angle match, if you haven't watched it, go on the network, watch it. It's amazing.
Yes.
You would never think that match was going to be that as good as it was.
And as, like, probably one of the most memorable matches
Yeah.
that I could
I mean,
remember.
him going
as
through
a
that
kid.
glass.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, the glass
German
part.
Belly to belly or through the stage glass of the King of the Ring is still like burned into my brain.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like an iconic segment, I should
Yes,
say, I
yeah.
guess.
But yeah,
But,
I just think it's going to be good. I'm excited for it.
I am, and I love how, like, Daniel Bryan, like, they're ready to fight, and Daniel's like, no, you guys are gonna shake hands, and I'm just like, aw, Daniel Bryan.
I thought we were going to maybe get a handshake, but I
It's wrestling.
Yeah, I thought.
When do you ever get that?
I thought he was going to go for the handshake and then maybe punch him in the face.
Yeah, but he was like, nope, peace
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll get to our predictions later in the
Yeah.
show at the end. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for this match. They got me excited when I first saw it on paper. I was like, I don't know if this is gonna actually be good.
But why though? I mean, okay, so that's something I don't get. Like, last year, everyone's so excited that Shane came back. And now they're just like, okay. But I'm so excited that he's gonna wrestle. Like, I love seeing him in matches. Like, I mean, everyone knows, like, the McMahon family are not wrestlers, but hey, they can do it.
Yeah.
And they could put on a good show. I just wish this match would be more of like a false count anywhere, or street fight, since they've been beating the crap out of each other outside of the ring, like instead of so I wish
I'm surprised there's not. I mean, especially because all the other matches, there's nothing where really there's a stipulation in any match. I mean, there's a ladder match now, but a ladder match elimination match. You know what I mean? Like nothing where it's like no DQ or something.
It should be who can jump off the highest thing.
Well, from the stuff I saw on Twitter, that the set is supposedly going to look like a roller coaster.
Oh, I know, I saw that.
Who knows what they're going to do with that?
Right. That's how they're going to be an entrance. They're going to be on a little roller coaster and just ride through the ring. I
mean, if I get to see like the New Day come down on a roller coaster, I think that'd be making my day. So.
Just like tossing out ice cream balls to everybody, like they're Santa on a sleigh.
Yes.
Just, that's
I love it.
I want it so bad.
Yeah, I mean, I think the face that Big E will make alone is worth it, because that guy is so funny. Like, everything that dude does makes me laugh. So, I think he's future main eventer one day once he breaks away from the New Day. So the contract signing is signed. Yeah. They don't shake hands, but hey, it is wrestling. They're not gonna, AJ doesn't really respect Shane as much as he probably should.
Yeah.
So then let's get first match of the night. We get Becky versus Carmella. But first, before Carmella comes out, we get the handsome physical specimen of James Ellsworth.
Oh my gosh, this guy's a character. I love it.
I mean, talk about adaptability for this guy.
Yeah.
He went from being the lovable loser to this jerk, overconfident, you would think he was as tall as Big Cass.
Right.
The way he talks.
And it's funny that what I loved is what JBL said was like, oh, it's the Geographic Channel. Oh, no, it's James Ellsworth. That is hilarious. I was laughing. Oh,
yeah,
my
I mean,
goodness.
you just have to give it up for the guy that he can adapt to whatever they put him in.
Yeah, and I think that with him being with Carmella is so different, because it's like Beauty and the Beast in a way. I'm not saying that James is.
No, he's the beauty. He's the beauty. She's the beast. We get it. Yeah.
Oh, come on.
But yeah, it's just it was good. It was a good way to bring her out. And then then he ate her gum. She gave him her gum, and he
oh my gosh! Even Tom was like, what? And then even that's a little weird. I wonder whose idea was that.
I don't know.
Come on.
Yeah. Hey, you gotta get over somehow, right?
Sharing is caring, I guess.
Yeah.
In WWE.
And then we also had Mickey and Alexa Bliss on commentary.
Yep.
This kind of just broke down pretty fast with them just kind of talking trash. They
course.
start fighting.
Yep.
Obviously, Alexa gets thrown in the ring. We get Bexplex on Carmella, then a Mick kick to Alexa. Go to break, come back. They said Daniel Bryan did his best Teddy Long, setting up a tag team match.
I wish we would have saw that.
Yeah. And then still the match, it was almost 3 segments long, and it was a good match. It was fun.
It was. I want to go back a little bit on them talking on commentary. What Alexa Bliss says, oh, you think you're the greatest women's champion ever, or something like that, and I'm just like, do you realize who you're talking to? In my opinion, I believe that Mickie James is by far one of the greatest women's champions I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And I hope she wins.
We'll see. We'll get to those predictions later. But yeah, it was a fun tag match. And then in the middle of it, Natalya comes out. And then we
went to commercial break after.
Yeah, another commercial break. Yeah, I was like, okay. I don't know where we're going with this, but sure. And then, Natalya kind of interferes in the match, and then James Ellsworth trips up Becky. Carmella gets the pin. brawl between all the ladies, all the women, and then out of nowhere, we start to feel the glow.
Woo!
Naomi comes out, hits that Hurricanrana right on Natalia on the entrance ramp.
Gosh, let's talk about this for a second. Like, I love Naomi. Like, I've been a fan of her like since NXT, and my gosh, how athletic she is. Name one woman in the WWE that's ever freaking done that.
I don't know. Yeah,
don't remember, or if they have, I don't remember. But
yeah,
like a stand-up Hurricanrana, that's something like one of the guys is able to do.
Yeah, not many of them probably,
and not many of them, but more of like the high flyers. But
yeah, like the cruiserweights could definitely. Yeah, you'd see those guys doing that kind of stuff.
And the way that the crowd reacted to her, like, I was just so excited. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, and this crowd was awesome tonight.
Oh yeah,
they were on fire. Like the crowd for Raw, like the Philly crowd. I mean, I'm from Philly, and most of the time those crowds are pretty loud. They were decent, but this crowd was excited. They didn't care what was happening. They were excited, which is how it should be. Like, you know, you're paying your hard-earned money to go to these shows.
Exactly.
I never understand how you go there and then you sit there and do nothing in the crowd. You're silent. Like, even if it's like nothing super exciting happening in the ring, like when people come out, like you should be excited.
I know. Like, I'm excited for like anybody that walks out and goes in the ring and does what they can do, because I wish I could do that.
Yeah, it's crazy. So I mean, the crowd was awesome. You know, she comes out, takes out Alexa and Carmella as well, and then gets to the mic, says she is in the match on Sunday.
Yes.
So that's awesome. I mean, I wish they never took the belt off her.
Yeah. And you did mention, we were talking before, that you wish that she would have showed up at Mania.
I did. I kind of wish they would have saved it for Mania. Yeah. I understand why. Like, it was a good way for her to come back. The crowd was excited to see her.
Right.
But I think if it would, you know, they all got in the ring on Sunday, and then next you know that music hit. I mean, I'm excited she's going to be there, because I do want to see what her entrance is going to be like at WrestleMania.
Yeah, and I hope they do that at night so we could see the glow and everything at night. How cool that would be.
Yeah, but it's going to be on the pre-show. So that's the only thing that's kind of like, yeah.
Bummer.
I know. Yeah, that would have been an awesome entrance.
Have you guys seen this hashtag of give SD women a chance? That they're really pissed. Like, Twitter and the fans are really pissed that the SmackDown women are put on the pre-show again.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
No, but I'm going to find it and definitely retweet about it.
Yeah, they're not happy with the situation. And one of the tweets I saw was like, men have 9 matches and women only have 1 match in WrestleMania. Like,
that's ridiculous.
See Alexa Bliss defend her title than Flo Rida rep. Oh
yeah. Oh, we'll get into that. When I saw that, like, I am so against this stuff.
No,
like, I'm not gonna spend 8 hours at a WrestleMania to watch Flo Rida sing a song. Like, I don't. Even if it was a song that I really like, they had that Triple H Seth Rollins thing with the Metallica song in it. I mean, I don't know. I guess I really like Metallica. If Metallica was going to play their song at WrestleMania, I would kind of be like, okay, that's kind of cool. But I don't need a concert in the middle of this show. Like, we have enough going on. You have a 2-hour pre-show, a 4 or 5 hour show.
Yeah.
Like, we have 14 matches. Like, I don't understand the whole taking time away from the other people.
And then they worked so hard each year to be on it, and I just think that the SmackDown women deserve to be on the main card. Like, are you, like, come on, look at how phenomenal these women are doing.
Yeah, there's a lot of matches that they could bump to the pre-show besides the SmackDown women's. I'm definitely gonna find that. And if you guys see it out there, definitely either retweet me or tweet it at me, because I do think it's ridiculous that they're on the pre-show and there's only 2 women's matches on the whole show.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I understand doesn't need to be more women's matches, but if there's only 2 of them.
No, there need to be more women.
Well, yes, I know, but I mean, everybody's in those 2 matches, so you can't really do much with it when everyone's in all the matches. So it's like, I really hope they do bump it to the main show. I don't know. We'll go through the matches later, and I'll figure out which one. But yeah, So then we saw Daniel Bryan backstage with Tyler Breeze.
Oh my gosh.
Nikki trying. At first I was like, no. I was like, you better say no to him, because if he gets in this match, I'm gonna be really pissed. Because we had this whole women's revolution, and now you're gonna be like, oh yeah, we'll just throw a guy in the match.
Kind of like the whole Santino Marella
Exactly.
in
Yes.
WrestleMania 25.
Yeah. But they are gonna be in the Battle Royal, and Fandango, he's another one. They need to let these guys go.
Yeah.
For real.
Oh my gosh, that segment in the back was funny.
Yes.
though.
Let these guys go? Do you mean like release them?
No.
or
I
just-
meant let them be creative and do their thing, kind of thing. Like let them be
Themselves.
Yes. Like if you go back, I probably said this before, but like when Fandango was in NXT and was like Johnny Curtis, like the stuff he was doing back then was just so like off the wall weird, like
Yeah.
and it worked, like, and like he could just be that, kind of like weird creepy dude, like, that just
Johnny Curtis, Derek Bateman, and Maxine had the best storyline and feud in NXT for so long.
I feel like I've watched some of it. It's been a while since I've seen it.
Is so good.
Mhm.
And he plays that like creepy weirdo,
Uh-huh.
like I'm the cool dude but I'm really a weirdo guy.
Yeah.
So well.
Mhm.
Yes, I think we need more, or just give them 2 weeks to go out and do their thing, and if it doesn't get over, then it doesn't get over. And
Yes.
you can go back to the drawing board.
Mhm.
But don't keep like giving them shitty stuff to do, and then they make the best out of it, and then you're like, no, we'll just keep piling more shit on you.
Yeah, that's it just doesn't work that way, and it's like it's hard because then even the thing last week with them, him going against Cena and giving the tickets at the beginning, that was good. Like
That was fun.
yeah, it was it works. It's just I think they're letting them at least find their way a little bit. This is kind of like maybe how like New Day started a little bit as well.
Yeah.
So I mean, if they start taking them seriously, like they could even add. I mean, those two and Dolph Ziggler as kind of a group would maybe work, but
Oh.
I don't know. We'll see.
That's
I don't-
interesting.
Yeah, I mean, because they're not really doing much with Ziggler, so it's like
Yeah.
do something with the three of them. But yeah, so they're in the Battle Royal. Next, like probably the longest segment of the night, this Miz TV,
Oh my gosh.
which was
This was freaking hilarious.
out of control.
Like, just
Yes, for real.
yeah.
They did another total Bella BS.
Mhm.
With them having dinner.
Yeah.
The Miz, you have 7 minutes to get down here, or you'll be banished from this house forever. Him as Daniel Bryan.
Oh my
like,
gosh.
I was like, how are they gonna do this Daniel Bryan thing? And I was like, oh man. Her as Brie.
I the way she looked like Brie though, I liked it. I don't know. I just liked the dress and everything. It was
Very Brie-like.
yeah.
I mean,
job.
they have these two down, like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, and it was just the way they edited it. It was really well done. Of like, having all four of them at the table,
Yep.
and and then it comes down to her giving Daniel Bryan the juice box because he didn't want to eat steak, and seeing this whole rap of how to eat food: 7 bites of food,
Yep.
1 gulp of wine.
Like every little detail.
Yeah. And then, of course, they have Nikki propose to Cena.
Oh my gosh.
Goes to a commercial break, which that was probably one of the best commercial breaks spots they've ever had.
I know. Like
I was dying laughing, and I'm like, oh, I'm waiting for this to come back. Like, I need to see what happens. And then Mrs. Cena says, he hustles to. I think he said he hustles to get money. He's loyal to himself, and he respects money.
Yep.
I like how he's like, I'm a ghost, that's why you can't see me.
And he did the whole
Yeah.
that was great.
And then the Miz just says, they're gonna destroy them at Mania. And Maurice, it was harsh. Her saying, Kids' Choice Awards is the closest thing you're gonna get to kids with
know.
Cena.
Oh my gosh.
And then they just, and then they just call it total bull, ish. And then we get Cena and Nikki come out, and Cena was this just back and forth of, it was harsh.
It it kind of gave me a little bit of Thugonomics.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit. I wanted a little bit more of Thugonomics,
Yeah.
but I didn't get it.
I didn't like him saying that Maurice did nothing.
No, okay. I agree. I agree. Because, don't get me wrong, I respect the heck out of John Cena. I like him. But the fact that he said that to Maurice, it's like, dude, she's a former 2-time Divas champion. I know that belt's retired.
She's the
We
third
don't ever
longest
use
reigning
exactly
Divas champion.
Exactly.
Behind AJ Lee and Nikki Bella.
Yeah, exactly. And before those two, it was her, the first, and she did a lot. She was a coach for the NXT with Brodus Clay. She did so many like I don't know. I just love Maurice as a heel. That she did she's just so good. And in a way, I kind of felt offended that he said she didn't do anything. Or if you look her up, you'll see 0, nothing. But if you follow her career, you'll realize, holy crap, she did a lot.
Yeah.
And she was part of the Diva Search.
Yeah, which, I mean, like, how many of them people, the women that were in the Diva Search actually stayed around and became decent wrestlers in the end?
Exactly. Another part that kind of, like, I wish Nikki Bella said something. Because this was all John Cena. And Miz and Maurice both were able to talk and stuff, but Nikki just said those few words at the end that I'm not going to repeat. And it's just like, hey,
Which they're gonna kick their ass.
come on, like give me a promo. Like, I know you could give us a promo. Give us a promo. Don't have John do it, because then what's gonna happen? Like,
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it was just I don't. It was hard because it really is blurring the lines of what does John Cena really think and what is storyline. Like him saying she's stealing a paycheck, a waste of space. Then he kind of called them out for not having kids, and it's we never. I don't know. I don't really watch Total Divas enough, but it's never like they're talking like why like she's never going to Mike and be like, why don't we have kids?
No, on Total Divas, I don't think they want kids. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I think it was Miz that doesn't want kids. If somebody on chat can remember that. But I know that they discussed about having kids, and that's not in their future. So that I don't understand. I don't know. I just wanted Nikki Bella to cut a promo, and it was all John. And I understand he's obviously one of the greatest guys that can cut a promo, and he can make you feel things that you never felt before with passion and everything. I don't know. I just
Yeah. I don't know. What do you think, Jimbo?
Yeah.
About this promo situation?
Yeah.
I didn't get to see John's rebuttal to The Miz. I thought Miz's stuff was hilarious, and it definitely teeter-tottered on the line of like, oh man, did someone script this, or were they like, go out and vent your frustrations? Which is really good because it gets people involved, and it gives it that reel of like, oh, like everything else is scripted, but this is real. It gives wrestling that feel of not knowing, which is what they need. And this WrestleMania has been amazing handling, because so many times people were like, oh, well, this is going to happen, or like, that's going to happen. Oh, Goldberg's not going to beat Kevin Owens, and then Goldberg beats him. Brock and Goldberg aren't going to main event WrestleMania, and now they are.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I'm curious to see what happens after Mania.
Yeah.
And if it's like, okay, that's the end of their storyline, now John's going to feud with this person, or Miz is going to feud with this person, or it's like John and Nikki are kind of going to feud with each other, and Miz and Maurice are kind of going to feud with each other.
Yeah. I mean, I think the word is that Cena's going to do another movie after WrestleMania.
Oh,
so
is he?
Yeah.
Oh.
So he'll be gone for a little bit. So it's like, and I understand the whole thing of him saying like, well, I go and I leave, and I mean, he brought up the Miz is the same way. Miz does, go and go for a little bit and come back, and it's like,
and then he's done the same movies that he created, and it's like, okay, but word that
they're at least asked, like, there's got to be a reason. Like, I don't know. I haven't seen those movies, so it's like,
I have.
There's got to be at least a reason why they ask him to come back again, because there's got to be at least some kind of sales of like people buying it that want him to do it.
I like it. I watched it. And
Did you watch the new one yet?
Not the new one.
Oh, it's on digital. Download it.
Well, I could find it on the internet. But like, no, I was entertained by it because I'm just like, oh, this is cool. Like, this is something I've never seen Miz pretty much do before when I first saw the first movie, and it's like, okay, cool. Like, he can do this stuff. This is like, he's a really good actor.
Is he?
Yeah.
I'll have to watch him then.
That's just my opinion. But there's, I don't know, just at the end, what John Cena said to Miz, it kind of like made me feel a little uncomfortable about that word, saying that word. It was like, okay, dude.
The P word,
like,
yeah. I was surprised he went there.
I was too. I was like, whoa.
Wow.
It's like, okay, so is this scripted or not scripted?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Saying he's shooting blanks.
Do you remember the last time that the two of them feuded and John Cena was like, you keep talking like that and I'm going to knock your veneers down your throat?
No, was this before WrestleMania?
No, this was like a long time ago.
Oh,
was it like when they feud for the title at WrestleMania?
I think it was, around that time.
24 or something like that?
But I remember because there was this whole thing about like, oh, Miz's teeth are fake, they're veneers, and that's why they're always so white and perfect. But he was like, no, they're not. I just wear a mouth guard all the time, and I keep them pristine because that's how they should look. And then I remember in a promo, John Cena's like, you keep talking like that, I'm going to knock your veneers down your throat. And I was like, oh, whoa. We got cowboys shooting off in the ring.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just an insane, like, it was worth it. And I mean, we'll see.
Because, like, what happens when you go back through the curtain?
Yeah, right?
I know, yeah.
It was like, oh, man, that was great. Next time, go a little harder. We're like, dude, what the hell?
Yeah.
Like, why are you saying that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I mean, he cursed twice, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He called the Miz, you know, a pussy. And then he, you know, called him the it couple. And I was like, I mean, you're getting around the whole, I mean, they did bleep when he said the P word. But it's like, I mean, I was just shocked that, I mean, it's Cena, so he can do what he wants.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, he has that authority to do whatever he wants, as we all know. Just like The Rock has the authority to do whatever he wants.
Exactly. You know, calling people in the ring that don't work at the company anymore. But they made me excited for this match. Yeah. They really did.
I'm more excited on what Maurice's gonna wear, because I know she doesn't wear
too.
her old gear anymore. but also she hasn't been in the ring in so long.
Yeah.
So I just want to know, is she gonna? Obviously, it's wrestling. You could probably pick it up quickly if you've done it for so long. But for her, I just want to see what she's gonna be.
Isn't it crazy to think that last year after WrestleMania, she just showed up on Raw?
Yep.
And security was ready to arrest her because they didn't know who she was. And now this year, she's on the card.
Yeah. I mean, it's a great, like, you know, you look back on the evolution of that. It's awesome. Like that they, you know, and the Miz has had his best year ever.
Oh yeah.
And I watched that like the night after Raw after WrestleMania on the network, which is really good. If you haven't watched it, check it out. And she's kind of in it too. And, you know, it's just, you can really tell that they do have an awesome relationship with each other. And you can, like, he's just like, she makes me feel so much more confident when I'm out there. And it's like, and you can tell, like, I think he stepped up his game so much this year compared to where he was last year.
Right. Last night, I was watching the Raw after WrestleMania on 24, and he even mentioned it, like, all that fun stuff.
So all right. So let's get back to SmackDown.
Yes.
We have a 10-man tag match. Slater and Rhino, American Alpha, Mojo Rawley versus Ziggler, Usos, and Breezango. I mean, it was just it was a tag match.
I was entertained by it.
It was okay.
It was fun. Like, at the end.
The end was good.
It was great.
I mean, you knew it. So then they were all throwing each other out.
Mojo Rawley, like, God.
I mean, they're definitely trying to build him to like be like the SmackDown contender to win. I don't think he really has a shot, but you never know. I mean, I wouldn't have guessed Baron Corbin would win last year. I mean, he wasn't on any of the shows at the time, but I like the super kick to Gable, the gore to Ziggler. That dude can sell anything and make it look amazing. And then just like everyone, you know, him throwing Fandango out of the ring.
Oh, I know, everyone's just out of the ring, and you know, I was like, wow, I haven't seen something like this in a very long time.
Yeah. Are you
But-
surprised that the tag belts aren't going to be defended?
Exactly. That's something else that they could put on the pre-show or something.
Yeah.
You know, like. But I that's the thing. Then it questions what are they gonna do with it. Obviously, American Alpha has
A rematch.
a rematch.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
has a rematch for the titles. So are they gonna be doing that at the next pay-per-view, or you know? So
Yeah.
it's gonna be different, or they're just gonna
We'll
have
see.
the Usos keep it for a while, and then go along with that.
Yeah.
Unless
There could be some. I mean, I'm excited to be going because, you know, the Raw after WrestleMania is always crazy. There's always fun things that happen. I'm really hoping, because I'm going to SmackDown next week, that they make SmackDown as big as the Raw after WrestleMania.
Oh, you know they will.
I hope so. I
SmackDown
really
is
hope
the number
so.
one show.
I know, but they like they like that A show, and they like all the cool people to go to the A show. So I'm hoping they, you know, give love to the SmackDown show and
They will.
make it. Now it's live, so they can do whatever they want, and I'm just hoping that they make it a big show. But we'll see next week. Then we get Mojo Rawley hit elbow for the win. So his team won. All those guys will be in the Battle Royal as well. We get a Harper promo where, you know, he says Bray just threw him out like a piece of trash. But Harper doesn't need Bray anymore. He's free. And he tells Bray that he better run. And that's the main event for the night. We do have them. The announcers went down all the matches. We'll go through that in a minute. So let's get to the main event. We get Harper versus Bray. Harper's got some new attire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rosenberg isn't here to talk about it.
He's wearing a black T-shirt.
Yeah. Got his
Like-
hair in a different style, kind of.
Yeah. I'm just like, all right.
Yeah.
I'm cool with it.
Yeah. I think.
Why
Yeah.
not?
I think he kind of looks like he lost some weight as well.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's just like he just.
Or
looks like
maybe
he
it's because it's the black
did.
T-shirt.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, black is more slimming, I guess.
Right.
But I mean, the match started. They're fighting right outside the ring.
Yep.
He, slams Bray over the barrier. I had some highlights was this Harper hitting this 2 suicide dives.
Yeah.
He hit a senton over the top rope, into like a huge big boot. He hit that discus clothesline. I was like, oh, he could possibly win. Bray's able to grab the rope at 2.
Yep.
And then Bray kind of sits up and like almost gets him in a trance.
Yeah.
Where I couldn't tell if Bray was like spitting something out of his mouth. It was kind of weird. Like I was like, what is he doing? And he's just like staring at him. And then Harper kind of goes for the clothesline again, and Bray just grabs him, hits Sister Abigail, and it's over. And then as Bray's celebrating in the ring, we get Randy Orton on the screen, and he's apparently in where Abigail was that he burned down.
Yep.
And after Bray, bathed himself in her ashes.
Which is weird.
Yeah, Orton had this weird symbol.
Yeah.
On this, like,
I felt like it was like an exorcist type of thing.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Uh-huh.
all right,
Yeah.
SmackDown.
And he tells Bray that, which, I mean, hey, I get it's wrestling, and I feel like I'm watching an episode of Supernatural, because if you really think about it, you go, how, I guess he's been in with them for a while, so that's how Bray or Randy Orton knows all this stuff.
Yeah. Well,
Because I was like, he's just coming out of nowhere with this stuff, and he comes out, and he has this symbol, and he's gonna slam it into the ground, and doing that, he's gonna release all the powers from Abigail that Bray has from Abigail. And I thought it was an awesome shot at the end of like the Viper, and it like snatches at the
man.
thing, and it was just awesome.
It was
Yeah.
awesome.
And I almost cursed. I'm sorry. I'm getting in that mode.
It's okay. Why not? But I think that I'm interested
Okay,
on.
Rosenberg's not here.
Yeah, exactly. I won't get a slap on the wrist later.
I just wonder what's gonna happen. Like I'm more excited of their entrances, especially Bray's.
He's always had good ones, so
Oh yeah. And this time I hope it's at night.
yeah, yes, it better be.
Like,
This better not be the opening match of the
Like,
card.
come on.
Yeah,
But this is, I just wish they kind of went with my storyline, but hopefully they do it in the future. But
What was yours? The triple threat Wyatt?
No,
family?
well, I predicted long ago that I wanted Bray to be a face and Randy Orton be a heel, and be like, "Oh, you're a legend.
Mhm.
You used to be the legend killer. I'm gonna kill your legacy."
Oh yeah.
But they probably do that like when Randy Orton retires.
Yeah, but they could
But-
still do that too, though. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think this is over at Mania.
No, heck
So,
no.
I
I
think-
mean, it's a feud that I think is gonna go on for a while.
Mhm.
I want to say at least by SummerSlam they're probably gonna end the feud.
Mhm.
It's just like, I feel like, I don't want to say I'm confused, but in a way it's like, okay, you pretty much burned down a house. You pretty much killed a spirit.
Yeah,
You're trying to kill a spirit of somebody.
or at
but
least burn their
their
remains.
soul or something. And then now, like, he's going crazy because he has all these powers. And now that it's stick and stone, that, all right, it's your time to be your throne is your, you know what I mean? But like, Randy Orton.
I mean, I think if they would have done this like 3 months ago, it would have been a throwaway. Like, and Bray didn't have the belt or anything like that, and that was when he turned.
Yeah.
I think they made it very much more interesting than it could have been months ago. Like, I would never would have thought that this would be a match at Mania this year.
Yeah.
And that it came about because Randy Orton was part of the Wyatt family.
Yeah, I know, right? Out of all things.
Yeah. So I just think it was a good way to end the show. I mean, it left the mystery of what is going on? Like,
Right.
what did he just do? I thought maybe we'd get a shot of Bray, like, maybe weirdly, like, you know, withering around on the floor, like, the power is coming out of me. Like, what's going on?
You know what? You know what I just thought? I would have thought, like, maybe since Randy Orton did that, Randy Orton now has the power of Sister Abigail, and now Randy Orton is controlling Bray. And by like doing the things like what he was doing, and like Bray's like doing all these different motions and stuff, and like screaming out loud, like, "Don't take this away from me" or something. Like that would have been cool.
Yeah. I think something I think it would have been a really cool shot too was if Bray had his lantern and it was on, and when he stabbed it in, they were able to smash the lantern. That would have been
cool.
awesome.
Just picturing like a Disney transformation scene.
Yeah.
Where like Bray just spins around and he turns back into Husky Harris.
Oh, good times.
Yeah, it was a good ending, but it was kind of weird because you don't really you didn't get to see the fallout of what happened. At least I thought we would maybe see something more with Bray, but
Exactly.
you know,
But
hey, leave us on the whole let's see what happens when
yeah.
to Bray.
Something that we did
Mania.
not see tonight was my favorite person, Dean Ambrose.
Yeah, no,
Yes, no.
we didn't see him at all. I heard he's on Talking Smack.
I know, but
So-
like, come on,
Yeah.
you could have fit that in.
I saw a clip from Talking Smack
Uh-huh.
where Daniel Bryan asked AJ Styles why he didn't shake Shane McMahon's hand like Ring of Honor days,
Oh.
Oh.
which I thought was funny.
Oh.
He's like, why didn't you shake his hand like the good old ROH days, huh?
Daniel Bryan is awesome on Talking Smack.
Oh, I love Daniel Bryan.
Him talking about James Ellsworth, the
Him
big
calling
hog.
AJ Styles out for believing that Earth is flat.
Yeah. And that no what was that no harm contract last week he wanted to sign?
Right?
He's like, "Hey, can you tell me more about this?" He has balls on that show, Daniel Bryan. I think he just is like, "I'm going to say whatever I want." And,
Well,
you
yeah,
know,
I think he's
I'm-
in the
like-
mode of like, what are you gonna do? Fire me?
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna go
so then I
wrestle
could go
someone else.
leave and wrestle somewhere.
Yep.
Exactly. Yep. Which he probably will do.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I think he has like a year and a half left, he said a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I would love to see him back in the ring, any ring.
Yes. But let's get to let's get to our predictions. If you guys want to get in on our AfterBuzz TV predictions, you can go to it's at ABTV PPV Champ. So send your predictions to there, and hopefully you can win. And
What do they win?
well, I'm not sure. Sorry, I forgot what they were.
Ask Steve Kaufman. I
Yes,
guess.
yeah,
Well, yeah, ask
yeah,
him.
yeah.
We don't know.
Yeah, send Steve a tweet and just so you guys know, there will be a panel here on Sunday. Anissa's gonna be on the panel, right?
Yes, I will be on the
Okay.
panel.
And who else is gonna be on the panel?
Jimbo.
Jimbo. Do we know who else?
Possibly Christian Cole and George Promotion.
Oh, cool, awesome. So yeah, so check out that. It'll be Sunday night.
It's gonna be super
probably
fun.
at like 3 in the morning because whenever WrestleMania gets done.
No, I think it'll probably be at like 10.
Gotcha.
But I'm not entirely sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometime on Sunday night. And there'll still be a Raw and a SmackDown
Yes, I'll
next
be.
week.
Yep.
Yeah,
We're
Anissa's
gonna be
filling in
here.
for all of them
Yep.
because everyone's gonna be gone.
Yes.
And if you guys are going, tweet at us this weekend. Maybe we'll see you guys around. We'll get a picture, hang out.
Yeah.
So let us know if you know where you're gonna be for WrestleMania.
Buy one of Rosenberg's T-shirts.
Exactly. Yes. Yes. It'll help him get back to town. All right, so let's get into this card, this
All
WrestleMania
right.
card.
I'm excited.
There are so many matches. Let's start with the Cruiserweight match. We'll do our predictions. Neville versus Austin Aries.
Austin Aries.
Really?
Yes.
I think the King of the Cruiserweights will retain and still be king
No.
at the end of
No.
this pay-per-view.
No.
Why do you think Austin Aries?
Because I like Austin Aries.
I just think Neville has been amazing since coming back, and
No,
I don't.
he is. I agree.
I don't. At least I don't see the reason to take it off of him right now.
Yeah. Well,
So.
I would
mean,
agree with you, Tom,
Mhm.
for that, but I don't think they would waste debuting Austin Aries at a WrestleMania for the main roster and not have him win.
Yeah, I mean, I really like. Not that I would like. I think if Austin Aries won, I wouldn't be that upset. Like, I think he's awesome. So either way, I'm like, if anybody, whoever
a
wins,
win-win.
yeah, exactly.
But I agree that heel Neville is on top of his game,
Mhm.
and the only way I see him losing this belt is if he's going to go after the UK title.
Oh,
ooh,
yeah.
Because he's been very vocal about how he should have been the first UK champ.
Mhm.
interesting.
Yeah, but are they ever gonna bring that to, like, Raw or SmackDown though?
See,
And
that's
the part
that's
that's
the
hard.
gray area.
Yeah.
Of like, well, what happens now?
Well,
Mhm.
they could probably
It's
give
on
it to
NXT.
SmackDown since Cruiserweight is technically Raw.
Yeah, but it's just another. I don't know. It's another
Oh.
belt on the show.
But then is it only defended against European people?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
You have to only
Then-
defend it in Europe? Like,
Uh-huh.
where are the guidelines for this? belt?
Yeah, it's like they can defend it in NXT, but it's only against those guys that are still in the tournament. I think what they need to I think what they're trying to do is establish it kind of in NXT, get those guys popular, and then I think they're having tapings next month or something like that in the
Okay.
UK. So I think they're gonna like spin it off to be like, I mean, who knows? Maybe, they don't have a show on the network on Thursday night, so
Mhm.
Thursday night is UK night. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's
Wrestling
just gonna
every
be.
day.
I mean, it's coming down
Yeah.
to it. It really is.
I'm okay with it.
I'm sure there'll be an AfterBuzz show if we do it. So, but yeah, it'd be cool either way. I don't know. I'm happy with either one. I think it's awesome for Austin Aries to, especially to come back from that injury of like busting
Yeah.
his like orbital socket
Ouch.
to now being part of the show. Like, I mean, he wasn't in NXT. He wasn't there that long either.
No.
So I think it's a good fit for him to be in the cruiserweights. I think he's one of those guys, him and Neville, that after being cruiserweights for a while, they can move up the
Yeah.
card and be. I mean, either one of them could be world champion one day if they really wanted it to be. Another. So that's.
I think it would be awesome if WWE did the thing that Austin Aries did in TNA, where like he cashed in the X title for a shot at the main title.
Oh, nice.
Like if,
Mhm.
like you're saying, like when cruiserweights have decided that they want to move up in the ranks,
Hmm.
they turn over their
The belt.
championship to get
Mhm.
a shot at like the IC or the US or even the tag team. Just like something to acknowledge, like I'm done with the cruiserweight division.
Hmm.
Here's what I've earned, and this is my like key into the next level.
Yeah.
Situation.
That's cool. I like that idea. Yeah, that'd be really cool. Yeah, because all those guys they're never in tag team, like they're in tag team matches against each other, so it's kind of hard when they don't have that many guys. I mean, they have a decent amount, but
Yeah.
I mean they're doing a decent job on 205 Live of
Yeah.
having storylines, which is good. So then next is the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. So far we know Strowman, Sami Zayn, Big Show, Mojo Rawley, Apollo Crews, Kurt Hawkins, all the other guys that were in that tag match tonight. I'm trying to guess who on Raw is probably going to be in it. Titus O'Neil. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a lot of
I can't remember, but
all like Primo and Epico. All those guys are in that other kind of battle royal on Raw.
yeah. I think Braun Strowman is probably gonna win this one.
You think? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Mhm.
well, here's the thing. He's been literally like doing so well on Raw. They're gonna put him in the Andre. Nothing against Andre Royal, but Battle Royal. But from being on main event Raw almost every week to that, it's like, whoa,
Yeah.
come on.
I saw somebody wrote on Twitter. It was like he was in the second biggest match of the last pay-per-view. Now he's on the pre-show of this pay-per-view.
Right. So if they're gonna do that, they should have him win it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they had Big Show win. Big Show won last year.
Yeah.
No,
Baron Corbin. He won
the
before
year
that,
before.
but it would have been, Big Show if it is going to be Big Show's last year.
I wouldn't give it. I mean,
Really?
he already won it once. He doesn't need to win again.
You know, they could be two-time.
It'd be
Nah.
amazing if Ellsworth wins it.
Yeah. I'm sure he'll be in it. Yeah.
Right. High in the corner.
Yeah. I think it'll either come down to Big Show and Braun, or, yeah. I'm trying to think of anybody else.
There's lots of rumors that Mojo Rawley's gonna win it.
Really?
Oh.
Wow. I mean, they're very high on
They
him.
want to stay hyped.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'd rather have Braun. I think
I know, but
I think Braun. I know there's been things online of like Finn being in it or Samoa
Really?
Joe, like
Wait.
that, yeah,
Finn.
yeah, that guy. Yeah.
Really?
That guy that's the demon. Yeah, but I don't.
I like the demon.
I would not waste him in
Yeah.
that. It's just kind of like he left as the Universal Champion.
Yes.
There's no way you're gonna be like, okay, let's bring him back on the pre-show of WrestleMania. No way. I'd be very shocked if he was in that match.
I just want to see Finn Balor because he's.
I'm sure he will be back next week.
And
I'd be surprised if he wasn't on Raw.
If anyone
next
that's
week.
friends with Finn, just letting you know, we can go to Legoland. There's one in California.
When's Raw out here again? I don't know when.
Hopefully,
Probably
soon.
a couple months.
You can play Legos.
Yeah. Yes. All right. Jimbo, who do you think's gonna win? You think Mojo?
I don't know, man. I really don't want Braun to win because I don't want him to carry that thing around for 2 weeks and then it just to fall away in obscurity like it never even happened.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to say someone like is Zack Ryder in a match yet?
No,
'cause
I
injured,
think
right?
he's still hurt.
Maybe like Kurt Hawkins
Mm.
or like some really like low card unknown guy
Mhm.
that now can actually show up on SmackDown with that and make that part of their character for the next year
Yeah.
and turn it into something instead of just being like, oh yeah, they won that. Now moving on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So,
Do you think they'll bring someone from NXT like they did last year
Oh, I'm
with
sure.
Baron?
Maybe. I don't know who they would try. I bet you Ty Dillinger may be in it.
Yeah.
Like how he was in the Rumble.
That would.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
Mhm. Yeah, we'll see. I wish they would also like, if you won, like maybe you get a shot at the whatever show is on, like not the world title, but the Intercontinental U.S. title on your show. Like, add some kind of thing that they get besides a trophy that they never carry around. And like you said, they have it for 2 weeks and then it disappears. So, and then they just have to say it when they come to the ring of like, oh, the winner of the Battle Royal, blah, blah, blah.
For a whole month.
Yeah. No, well, I mean, they still say it for Baron Corbin, so.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get to the next match. Raw Tag Champs, Gallows and Anderson versus Enzo and Cass versus Sheamus and Cesaro, which is now a ladder match. Do we finally see Enzo and Cass win gold?
As much as I love them too, no. I want Cesaro and Sheamus to win it back.
Mm.
Like, them two, like, seeing them grown,
Mm-hmm.
I say, heck yeah, give it to them.
Okay.
And then, I think I do want Enzo and Cass to become tag team titles in the future.
Mm-hmm.
But as I just think that right now is a little too soon. Yeah, they've been there for about a year. But I like how Cesaro and Sheamus were tag team titles.
Yeah. And it was kind of cut short.
Yeah.
So,
It was.
yeah, I want to say I want Gallows and Anderson to retain, but I do think
They're
they're
gonna
going to go. I think they're going to go with Enzo and Cass.
Yeah.
Enzo like putting Cass on his shoulders to grab the belts down from,
Oh,
because
yeah.
Enzo's gonna be all hurt and
Right, and then magical fairies come over.
mad he didn't.
Magical Jordans go on top of him,
Yes,
and he's
exactly.
already.
Well, I'm guessing because of all these Hardys rumors that the Hardys are going to show up at Raw, not
Not
at
SmackDown.
Mania.
Okay.
So, who do you think would have the best feud with the Hardys?
Carl
ooh,
Anderson.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Gallows.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right? See, I think either them or Sheamus and Cesaro, because they would all be a good feud. I think if they give it to Enzo and Kaz, then there's two teams that the people want to cheer. So they're
Yeah.
like, well, what do we do? Like we've been wanting Enzo and Kaz to win these for so long. Hooray. But at the same time, we've been waiting for the Hardys to come home.
Yeah.
And now they're back.
I kind of think that's why they maybe gave it to the Usos, because then they could have the Hardys go against them. But
Interesting.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, it is really up in the air this year because you don't know if someone's coming back. Are they going to be on Raw or
Yeah.
SmackDown? Like, it's cool.
And they change everything last minute.
Yeah. All right. So who do you think? Oh, you think Gallo and Anderson are going to keep the belts?
Yeah.
Okay. Next match, which now as of this night we know it's a 6-pack challenge. Alexa defending against Mickey, Becky, Carmella, Natalya, Naomi. Yeah, and then
That's
Alexa.
it.
Yeah, that's 6.
That's it.
Who do you think's gonna win this?
I did say Mickey James earlier,
Yeah.
but I want Naomi to win it.
You want to feel the glow?
I feel the glow every day. But here's the thing. Online it was saying that Eve Torres was at the Performance Center training,
Yeah.
and Kelly
Mm-hmm.
is over there, so they can bring those women back into, as a surprise entrance.
Yeah, I don't think it's really set in stone. I think that's just them saying
Them
that.
saying
and
that,
then,
and then women from the past
Yes.
that I don't want to say grew up watching, but when I was like a teenager, I seen these women, wrestle. So, well, with Kelly, I was like, I grew up watching her.
Yeah.
But like, so I actually want to see Eve Torres come back because she was phenomenal. She was great.
Yeah, I don't
She
mind them
was so
coming
great.
back. I just don't want any of them to win
Win it.
the belt.
No,
because I think
yeah.
it's a whole like
What's the
Goldberg
point?
situation.
Yeah, no. But like, if you had the opportunity to bring any women back for that title match, who would you wanna?
I think it'd be cool if Trish came back. Trish or Lita came
Well,
back
yeah.
to actually wrestle. So that's who I would pick. I don't know if they can.
Really,
but
not like Ivory, Molly Holly, Victoria,
yeah, I don't know.
Candice Michelle.
No.
Hey.
No, Trish or Lita, probably.
Okay.
People in the chat room are saying they want they think Carmella's gonna win because of James Ellsworth, which
I
could
don't-
possibly happen.
Maybe.
Yeah, he
I
will
would
be
love
out
to-
there. Yeah.
I love Carmella. I like Carmella. She's great.
Yeah.
I would-
What do you think, Jimbo?
I think that I'd love to see Eva, but I don't know if it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen now.
As far as like a woman from the past who I would like to see, I would love to see Awesome Kong
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
or Karma. as
Yeah,
she
yeah.
was known
Yeah.
in
Mhm.
WWE for her short stint. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Yeah, I think Naomi's gonna win it back. That's
Yeah.
what I think. So the next match, Intercontinental Championship match, Ambrose versus Baron Corbin, who got no love tonight, but they're still in the card. See, that could be on the pre-show.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. You don't ever put Dean Ambrose on the pre-show.
Well, someone's got to go on the pre-show.
Not Dean Ambrose.
But you want the women's match on this show, so.
But no, Dean
How about,
Ambrose
how
can
about
stay.
okay, we all can agree. Flo Rida goes on the pre-show.
There we go. Yes.
For the win. Who do you think?
Of course.
think Ambrose?
Come on.
Okay. I think
Come
I think Corbin takes this one.
I mean, I like Corbin. Don't get me wrong. I really like what he's done working with Dean Ambrose. I do enjoy it, but everyone knows that Dean Ambrose is my guy
Gotcha.
forever.
Okay, so we gotta wrap it up soon. So let's get through these matches. Who do you think, Jimbo? Out of that.
I'm gonna go with Corbin.
Okay, I say Corbin too. I think it's his time. And Dean hasn't really done much with the belt. So, all right, Raw Women's Championship: Bayley, Sasha, Charlotte, Nia Jax. Bayley. I say Bayley retains.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, I love Bayley.
Yeah.
She's like me.
Mm.
She's like her and Sasha talk. They're average Janes, and I'm an average Jane, so I could relate Bailey a lot more. So I want Bailey to win.
Awesome. What do you think, Jimbo?
Sasha.
I hope it comes down to Bailey and Sasha. They have an awesome like maybe 10 minutes of fighting.
And then a heel turn.
Yeah, maybe after the match, that'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
The It couple match, Cena and Nikki versus Miz and Maurice.
Miz and Maurice.
I want Miz and Maurice too.
Yeah.
So bad. I think this, out of all the matches on the card, I want them to win this match so badly.
Mm-hmm.
So badly.
Yeah.
This has been a fun feud. I don't know where it's going to go after this, but I just want them to win. What do you think, Jimbo?
I agree. I want Miz and Maurice to win, and then afterwards, I want John Cena to propose.
Yeah, that's what I think is going to happen. They still get the. I think Miz and Maurice win by cheating, and then Cena and them beat them up after the match. They get their happy moment, and then they walk up the ramp because people are going to expect him to propose in the ring. But if he's smart, he's not going to do it in the ring. They're going to get on the top of the ramp. He's going to get down on one knee and propose. She's going to say yes, and the fireworks are going to go off. I'm calling it right now.
What if the Miz hits, or like let's say Maurice hits John Cena with like her purse, and they lose, and then John Cena's like, "No, ref, he hit me with the purse. She hit me with the purse," and then like out of the purse he pulls the ring.
Like Maurice's purse?
Yeah, and then he gets on one knee and is like, "Surprise, will you marry me?"
It's a ring pop.
I mean, if you're John Cena, like, if he doesn't propose, like, does it make you look really bad?
Well, what if didn't they? Well, aren't they like technically engaged?
No, I don't think so.
Behind the scenes.
Oh, I don't think so. I don't know. Who knows? You never know. All right. So, Styles versus Shane. I say AJ, all the way.
I say Shane.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. You can't have AJ lose to Shane.
Yeah, you can't have AJ lose to Shane.
I'd be really shocked if Shane won that match. And then US or Triple H versus Seth Rollins, non-sanctioned match. Seth Rollins hopefully wins this match.
Hopefully Seth Rollins, but I have a feeling it's going to be Triple H.
That'd be so. I mean, it would extend it, but come on, it's been extended enough.
Seth Rollins.
Yeah, Seth Rollins needs this win. The U.S. Championship, Jericho versus Kevin Owens, which should have been the real main event of this show. I say Owens.
I'm undecided.
You have to pick.
No. Okay.
You pick best friends forever. Gotcha.
Okay.
What do you think, Jimbo?
I got Kevin, man.
Yeah, he's got to take
He's
it.
got to. Just to shut up all the naysayers that were like, "You'll never make it to WWE.
Mm-hmm.
They'll never let you wrestle with a T-shirt. You'll never be a champion. You'll never be at WrestleMania." It's like, check all those off the list.
Yep. KO Mania 2. I think I'm going to get one of their shirts because I do like that.
That is cool.
Okay, the big dog match. Undertaker versus Roman Reigns. Do we see the Undertaker go 24-2?
Yeah.
Or 20? Is he 23 and I don't know what he is. Do I get to go to another WrestleMania and see the Undertaker lose?
Yeah.
I think so too.
I want Undertaker to win.
You want him to win? I think he's gonna lose.
No.
Yeah.
No. Okay, like, come on, like I don't want to see that again. I do not want to see him to lose again. If he's gonna lose again, lose it to Finn Balor or lose it to John Cena.
But it's the big dog.
I know, but I like Roman Reigns. I really do. But as being, come on, you got Undertaker.
I get what you're saying. I just think if this is their opportunity, which they do it all the time with John Cena, of like we've said it before, of like if they're gonna turn him bad, this is the time to do it. With Roman Reigns, this is the time to do it. If they're gonna make him beat the Undertaker, make him bad.
Yeah.
What do you think, Jimbo?
I hope that the Undertaker wins because I think if anyone was going to end the streak and take that dead man persona and bring it to the next generation, it should have been Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, I agree with you. Mm-hmm. He should have lost to Bray Wyatt. Speaking of Bray Wyatt versus Orton, I say Bray Wyatt retains.
I say Randy Orton.
Okay. Jimbo?
I got Bray Wyatt.
Okay. And then Goldberg versus Lesnar. Is it going to be more than 10 minutes? I'd be surprised if it was. I say Lesnar wins. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
I think Lesnar just destroys Goldberg
and
annihilates him so that Vince McMahon can finally be like, "Ha, WCW."
Be like, you may have come in with the belt, but you're never winning the belt. But yeah, but
'Cause
that's
if he wouldn't let Sting beat Triple
Yeah,
H at
uh-huh.
WrestleMania,
Yep.
but you're gonna let Goldberg keep your title at WrestleMania? No, I can't have it.
yeah. Come on, Sting. You
That
made such a
ruined-
bad deal on
Dude,
that.
that ruined my day.
Yeah.
I was so upset. I wore my Sting shirt. That was my first Mania. I was so depressed.
I thought my buddy
don't
Frankie
blame
was
you.
gonna cry. He loves Sting, and he was so upset that he lost
So do
Triple
I. I
H.
love Sting. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah, that was a bad move. I don't know who booked that, but yeah. But that's it. That's our WrestleMania prediction. That's
is.
SmackDown.
Yes.
Anissa, where can the people find you?
You could find me at Anissa Barr on Twitter and on Instagram. I will be here for the WrestleMania after show, Raw and SmackDown. So it's going to be so fun. And tomorrow on the Xbox 12360 show, we have MVP as our guest.
Awesome.
It's going to be fun.
Nice. You guys can find me on Twitter and Instagram at TomTheCom. I'll be posting pictures this weekend of the whole event, so follow me. See some good pictures. Can't wait to see some friends. It's going to be awesome. You can find Jimbo at Jimbo in the booth. And that's it for our after show this week. We'll see you guys next week.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.